Ready? Okay, I'll go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1. More like a second. 1, 3, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1.
A bit of football.
Squash, tennis,
Ice hockey.
Quite a bit of netball.
Futsal.
I've done a bit of surfing,
Roller hockey.
Netball, cross country.
skiing, snowboarding,
Football mainly.
Wrestling.
a gym,
Actually a lot of golf.
rugby, cricket.
Sports. We love them. They're a huge part of life here at NTU. You've got the footballs, the rugbies, but what about the ones you don't always hear about? Or the ones that people are quick to say aren't even sports? Now, how about rock climbing?
Since the beginning of uni, I started in Freshers Week, so I've been doing it ever since. Yeah, well, I did it at summer camps before coming to uni, but it was something that I knew I wanted to do, and I came to Nottingham, so. Yeah, there's 3 centres, so there's this wall, the Nottingham Climbing Centre, and also the Bouldering Centre as well. Perseverance. You have to keep climbing because if you leave it for weeks and weeks without climbing, you get quite bad quite quick, so you need to keep it up.
I think the main thing is flexibility and all-round body strength.
Here's your checklist for the skills you need to be a rock climber. Endurance. It's a long way up. Core strength. You have to be able to hold your body weight. Commitment. Make it a regular thing. We asked a few lads if they'd rather go to cheerleading or pole dancing.
Cheerleader, minus the outfit. If I wear normal my clothes and have the shaky thing and chant, that's fine.
Yeah, I would go pole dancing. Pole dancing definitely.
I would have to say pole dancing because pole dancing, you need a lot of core to keep yourself up in pole dancing. So yeah, pole dancing wins it for me.
I would love both of them, right? I would love to help them.
Cheerleading. Because I like what they... I like the kind of stuff they do, how it's all coordinated, and it'd be interesting to be a part of that.
Next, we caught up with the NTU Tigers.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Modern sports are quite boring. I'd rather throw a girl quite high in the air than run around the track.
It's like dance, but you kind of get a bit of like teamwork in there. Like I used to do dance, and you don't really, you kind of just dance for yourself really. And like if you do well, then you kind of get the gratification that you've done well. But if you do something well as a team, which is basically what cheerleading is,
Very much based around teamwork.
yeah, like we get to watch like our routines back after we've done them, immediately after the competition routine, and like normally say like watch yourself dance back or do gymnastics or watch for yourself, but when you watch yourself back, you watch yourself back as a team as a whole.
You feel really proud, like not if you do a stunt, but if everyone hits a stunt at the same time, it looks so much better.
12 years, so when I came here, they didn't do gymnastics at first, so I thought, well, I'll give cheerleading a go. It's a little bit similar.
Okay, here's your checklist for cheer. Strength, to lift in the stunts. Acrobatic skill, to tumble with the gymnasts. Rhythm, to flaunt it with the dancers. Some of these lesser known sports are lacking in interest. We wanted to know what would make people commit.
Probably part for the social side, and like meeting new people would be a good incentive to join.
For me, I'd be more inclined to do more sport if it was a bit less competitive and not less training, but a bit less intense training. Because with netball, you did it for a couple of weeks, and it was training 3 times a week, and there's just not time for that.
Teammates I get along with, because that was the major problem I had when I was playing lacrosse. I loved the game, I was good at it, but I discovered that it was more than the game. You had other commitments to the team, which I couldn't deliver.
I find issues with doing certain sports where you turn up freshers week, a couple of weeks after that you have to try out for the team, and there's no point going there after that because it's only for the team, so you don't get anything in unless you're on the teams.
Before uni, I used to go to the gym about 5 times a week because I had a gym partner that used to motivate me. But now I'm here, I lost motivation. Yeah, I think I needed a gym partner to keep me motivated.
Finally, we went to a sports group that have had a recent boom in numbers.
My name's Louis Akinwale. I'm currently the treasurer and social sec of futsal. Futsal is a Brazilian sport. It's usually played indoor. It's more of a technical sport. Last year, I'd say we had about 15 turning up. This year, I would say we probably get 30, 40 at a time, yeah. Basically try and get everyone involved through social networking as well, trying to appeal to them, as well as freshers fair. We was more outgoing, whereas last year, when I was a fresher, it wasn't really like that. It was kind of knitted together. You're always moving, and it's always different positions, and you have to think more. Compared to football, you've got more time, but in futsal, you haven't really got time, so you've got to think and try and knit a pass together. Well, futsal helps with your awareness and your positioning on the pitch, as well as your technical passing, especially with short passes. It helps you bounce off each other, little 1-2s. I would definitely encourage people to come, because obviously it's good for fitness. And secondly, not everyone wants to play a mainstream sport.
To get involved with futsal, you'll need agility, to weave your way through players, stamina, to keep going up and down the pitch, control, to retain the ball in tight spots. Sports are exciting, but a lot of lesser known sports are suffering. These sports have all faced funding cuts. The ones in red have been axed completely. Nevertheless, some sports have seen a rise in participation. There is hope yet. NTU has so many great sports teams. Don't be so quick to discount the skilled sports that you don't always hear about.